Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly reading. This is a weekly reading for April 14th. That's Monday, April 14th to Sunday, April 20th. So that's going to cover this whole week. I'm going to pull a couple cards, and this is just to kind of give us a general idea of what we need to be aware of coming up for the week ahead. Now, this can tie directly into the moon phase reading, which will be covering it will start pretty much on the same day of April 14th because the full moon happens on the 13th. I'll get into that in a moon phase video that will be coming up right behind this one. But let's look at the week ahead and just what we need to be aware of and what we might want to look out for or what we may want to focus on. I'm using the Lo Scarabeo Universal Tarot here, and then we'll use the Angels and Ancestors deck as well. All right. That felt good. I'm going to pull one card using the pendulum. Very hard pull to the left. It's in there somewhere. Okay. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know about this upcoming week, April 14th to 20th. Okay, that's the first one. I'll put that there. And try this method. That one. And we've got one more from right in here, that one. All right. On the bottom is the Page of Cups. Yes, Page of Cups. So maybe some emotional news coming in, or some emotional news that will be leading us into the week ahead. This is sort of the base of the situation, what leads us into the week ahead. We'll put that over there to think about. All right, so here we go. Wow. All right, the World card. A little bit of nudity that YouTube will not be appreciative of. Eight of Wands, a lot of movement, a lot of things happening. Could be a very energetic time. And the Queen of Swords. So what I get right away is I'm going to cleverly cover that up, I'm sorry, until I get behind a different system, and these are out for the public, so I have to be aware of this. The World card, that's such a great card, and it's the major energy of the week. It really is about things coming to completion and a feeling of things really riding the energy of things coming to fruition, of a lot of end of a cycle feeling and the end of a long cycle, like things that maybe started back in the fall of 2024. This just feels like a real wrap up of a lot of things, tying things off. And the Queen of Swords tells me it's a lot about mental acuity and mental sharpness of working with things that are present in your life now. You're not going to go out and try out new ideas. The queens tend to work with ideas that are around them that are already in place. So the Queen of Swords is telling me that it's time to maybe not be so emotional, to be very clear cut in your decisions and what needs to be finished up and wrapped up from the World card. And there's going to be a lot of energy. Next week, there's going to be a lot of good energy happening, a lot of things speeding up to finish up. I'm getting a sense of circuits completing, of things coming together, of these arching in to connect with the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is going to need to really have this sharp, rational thought to what needs to happen, when it needs to happen, and how it needs to happen. There's not going to be a lot of chance to be emotional about things or to be too slow of thought or grounded about this. A lot of energy and a lot of quick action, quick thought, and making do with what we have right now. But overall, very good vibe for the week ahead because the World card, I wish I could show more of the card. I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful in my choice of card decks, unfortunately. YouTube's really cranking down on some of this silliness about, perfectly adult artistic nudity. Rather silly in my book, but that's the way they're doing it, so I have to be careful of that. Really positive week. A very positive week with a lot of energy, a lot of, circuits getting completed. And the Queen of Swords is going to be kind of like this electronic mechanic, this electrician, engineer, electronics engineer that's going to be very diligent about how she issues commands and how to do that. If this can be an inner part of yourself, or I don't know, this just feels like an overall vibe that the time for wondering what to do is over. It's do it. You know what to do. On a very, with like a mental acuity sharpness. And the energy is going to help with that. This energy is going to help with that as we see a lot of things come together and get completed and chapters coming to a close. Again, this Page of Cups, there could be some emotional news that could cause some, if you stick to the past too much, a lot of this energy is coming from really good emotional news that came maybe in the fall or maybe at the beginning of the year, but that now is time to move forward with and be completed and be done with. Okay, we're going to pull an Angels and Ancestors card to kind of seal this off with a kiss. And let's do this way. All right, this side, this side. Okay, which one? This one. The Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Right? That's where this is going to come into play. Queen of Swords. Though Queen of Swords can sometimes not be too intuitive, that's more of a cups thing. But it's going to be a matter of, we're coming off that full moon energy on the 13th. And that, I think, is going to be part of this completion of the circuit. But that completion of the circuit is going to cause energy to really get moving. And plus, we're just coming in. Mercury just went direct, I believe, on Friday. And so, I think the moon is going to be coming, that moon energy, that lunar energy of that full moon, that completion. And then we're going to see things kind of that was started back maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, really come to completion, really come to the head and get wrapped up in now what do we do? How do we move forward? So take note of intuitive messages, follow through with that, follow through with mental acuity, and everything's going to be okay. All right. Hope you guys have liked this. This is, again, a quick reading for the week of April 14th to April 20th. The moon phase reading is coming up right after that. That will be for a longer period of sort of the end of the full moon energy and into what we need to know as we get into the new moon energy later in this month. And this is going to dovetail nicely into that reading. So look for that. That's coming up. And thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And if you would like a reading or you have any questions, you can either leave them down in the comment below. You can contact me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com. And yeah, thanks for watching, folks, and peace and strength. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.